is Mrs. Archana Rawat, an engineer from NIT Nagpur with an MBA from IIM Ahmedabad. With over a decade of corporate experience spanning technology, banking, and corporate training. After a successful corporate career with organizations such as ICIM and Dish Bank, she co founded a corporate training company and later embarked on a deeper journey of self discovery through meditation, mind management, and inner transformation. Today, she is dedicated to helping individuals and organizations reduce stress, cultivate inner balance, and unlock the true potential through mind management and meditation programs. She joins with us today to share her personal journey into mind management and the profound impact it has had on her life. I think mind management is a
Good evening, everyone. First of all, I express my gratitude that whatever experience I have had, today I can share it with everyone. And even if one person gets something out of it, I will be really thankful. So basically, my mind management journey started with a problem that everyone faces, all mothers, so to say. It started in my home front. So basically, it is some years back, 8 to 10 years back. So my children were in the crucial years of 12th and undergrad in engineering. But I was finding it difficult to keep them on the track with their studies. And in general, there were some conflict situations happening. So first, as we all try, I tried everything externally. I tried counseling with them. I used to get very strict with them. I used to get angry at them, and my husband was too busy at that time. I had taken a break so that I could be with them and guide them, but nothing seemed to be working. uh, then what happened that I started watching a lot of these spiritual channels on YouTube at that point of time. So each and every channel, they were telling me that you look within. So I said, what should I look within? I mean, the problem is outside, why should I look within? In any case, I also came across Gandhiji's saying that be the change you want to see in the world. So I said, I have tried everything. Why should I not try this? Let me try this and see. So then I started working on myself, my own emotional patterns, the habits that I had, the reactions that I gave, in anger or in worry. So I started changing that. So as I changed myself and be very calm and patient with my children, I saw that there is a shift in them. Nothing was overnight, but I saw a gradual shift in the way they were accepting of my suggestions and the improvement in their overall uh, efforts and performances. So there's a lot of harmony and less reactions in the house. And I thought that, yeah, it seems to be working. So this is when I started realizing that your inner world is really mirrored outside. So whatever you want outside, you have to first work on yourself. uh, then as I uh, took my steps ahead in this field, I realized that it is our everything you have to work on is your own mind. So I said that I also started reading more and more and doing more research. So I came across this thing called positive affirmations. Then I thought, "Ki, let me think what is the kind of person I want to become." So then I started writing affirmations, very simple affirmations like, I am patient, I am kind, I am loving, I am peaceful. So as I wrote this and I read this every day, uh, I see that I am changing more and more. And so my outer world kept changing more and more. I realized that our personality is not carved in stone. See, I give you my example. When I was younger, my father was short tempered. So as a young girl, also I was also short tempered only. So my elders used to tell me, what will you do? It's there in your genes now. I was given to believe that I will not be able to change my personality. But as I started working on myself, I realized that our personality is not carved in stone. What we practice regularly and repeatedly is what we become. So this in neuroscience is called neuroplasticity. So whatever behaviors you practice, whatever thoughts you repeatedly think, whatever emotions you are feeling, That is how your mind starts reacting. So then I started getting more and more interested between the connection between our thoughts and reality. See, earlier I always used to think that depending on the external circumstances, our thoughts come to us. So if somebody is doing something which I don't like, of course I'm going to be angry. But that is not really the correct thinking. The correct thinking is actually the thoughts that you hold in your mind. That will mold your reality for you. So this was a very, very interesting concept for me. In psychology, this is also sometimes called this self-fulfilling prophecy. Suppose you're worried about something wrong happening, it is going to happen. So by and by, I realized that you have to hold positive thoughts in your mind. I also started studying about the subconscious mind, things like visualizations. I came across a concept of limiting beliefs. So, limiting beliefs are the assumptions that we hold about ourselves and the world, and we can't really work beyond that. However much we try with a conscious mind, I found that we are not able to go beyond that. So then what happened? I kept reading books like Power of Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. Then I came across The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. So in this book gave me a window into manifestation. So manifestation is means how you can create your own reality by having your own correct thought process and correct intentions, which means that you don't just flow with where your life is taking you, but you create your own life. As Buddha, as a quote has been attributed to Buddha, which says that what you think you become, what you feel you attract, and what you imagine you create. So whatever thoughts you're holding, that will mold you, mold your mind, and you will. Your behaviors are molded by those thoughts, and hence your character, and hence how you act and show up in the world. Uh, your feelings determine your vibrational state. So if you are showing up in the world with the feelings of peace, love, abundance, and joy, those are the energies that come to you. If you're working through jealousy, hate, and those kind of feelings, you will have experiences that make you experience those feelings again and again. And your imagination is the blueprint of your reality. So if you learn the art of visualization, if you visualize your goal clearly in your mind, it becomes much easier to reach it. This is what is manifestation all about. So this made me realize that the mind is a very powerful instrument that we are having. So I should increase the quality of my mind, make it very strong. And that is when I came across meditation. I was doing yoga practice for 20 years, within which we already practice meditation on and off. So I did the study of Yoga Sutra, and that it is very clearly mentioned that meditation is the single most tool which will purify and strengthen your mind. So this is a time I also came across Buddha CEO app. I also did other meditation courses, and I started practicing meditation. Initially, I would just give around 15 minutes a day, but within a matter of 7 to 8 days, I started seeing differences in the way in my inner world. There was a lot of clarity in my mind. I had emotional balance. My mind was calm. Then my efficiency increased a lot. I mean, I always, the amount of time that I took to do any work, that reduced. I never got overwhelmed with the work that I had to do. My office work or my housework, everything I felt I could manage easily. The time seemed to have just expanded for me. Then I could take better decisions because of the clarity, and of course mental noise was less because I my thoughts reduced. So and my manifestation started working very well. Suppose I had to just think, no, it's difficult to believe, but I used to just think, okay, they should study, my children, and they would study. Then if I share one more incident, so I had some land in my village, so which was owned jointly by my siblings and myself. So I wanted to sell it. My brother was totally against it, so much so that he stopped talking to me. So I just meditated and I just manifested that I have to sell it, and everybody's cooperating. And lo and behold, within a matter of a few days, it was all sorted. My brother himself came with me, and we did the deal at the rate that I had thought about, and I had not known anything. Ki how much is the rate? Nothing. So that is how strong our mind can actually become with manifestation and meditation. I mean, sorry, with meditation, that is how strong our manifestation can become. So along with meditation, as I did meditation, I came across something called the Sakshi Bhav, the witness mode. So what happens is normally when we get any thoughts, or especially thoughts like anger, we start identifying with the thought. We say I am angry. But as I meditated, I realized that I'm different from the thoughts. I'm the observer of the thought, and it is up to me whether, okay, the thought of anger has come, but I am not angry. It is up to me how to handle that anger, thought of anger. Same with sadness, same with worry, same with any other thoughts that you may have. So this really helped me a lot in my life, and I feel I'm a totally changed person, and it's so much, life is so much better, joyful, and peaceful for me after that. So this is my how I got introduced to meditation and the synopsis of my journey. So, ma'am, actually, I have made a small presentation. So, if I have time, then I would like to go through it, and if I don't, then I would like to stop here.
Plus, you can go through, ma'am. You
I
can
can
do.
go through. Acha,